Actually, AI got started in the year I was born, actually, which is 1956, and you do the compute quickly. And it means I've been around a long, but AI's been around a long time. So why AI and why now? Three reasons, really. One was technology finally caught up. So when AI first started, you couldn't do the things that you can do now with technology. So technology scaled up, computer chips, all that kind of stuff. The maths got more sensible. So originally, a lot of it was trial and error is really expensive computationally. A lot more focuses on AI now from the academic community. And you can put that into context. In 2023, there were 50,000 papers published, academic papers published, that referenced or used AI directly, right? And that's grown from about 2,000 papers less than 5 years earlier, right? So massive surge of interest. Why is that interesting per se? Well, about 80% of all AI projects, according to a Harvard Business Review article recently, fail because of bad data or weaknesses in data, incompleteness of data, timeliness of data, accuracy of data, right? So that's one side, on the supply side. On the other side, a lot of financial institutions who are at the front of implementation in AI. And why? Well, because they've got the money, basically, and they're investing in that area very heavily. What they're also finding is that there are new challenges in storing your data. So traditionally, a lot of data has been stored and it doesn't change, right? And if I run a piece of data through a spreadsheet, run it 10,000 times, I get 10,000 very similar results, to 10 or 12 decimal places. AI, however, is probabilistic. And what that really means is that you can run the same set of data through an AI model 20 times, and you'll get 20 different results, and they can be quite different. So there's the other side of it there is both, if you like, the supply of data and then the demand for results. And they require quite different types of architectural approaches. That's part of the problem. And then the other problem is that, which is reflected in the number of publications, is that the pace of change is just accelerating wildly. It's just going up like a hockey stick. And what does that mean? It means that we don't want to be in the business of being an AI company. We don't have the people, the staff, the knowledge, anything. We have no comparative or absolute advantage. The business we want to be in and need to be in, rather like the Klondike rush, right? We want to be selling picks and shovels. We want to be in the plumbing. We want to own the plumbing system and be the place to go. If you want to do a successful AI project, you come to Hazelcast. Why? Well, we have this cool embedded compute. We have the cache, have all of the elements there that make your AI journey simpler, easier, more convenient. It abstracts away a lot of the time and effort that clients or customers will go through to get to that end result, which is getting an AI application into production. At the moment, probably only around 20% of AI projects make it into production. So there's an awful lot of trial and more error in AI application. And then the final thing why it's interesting is that pretty much with monotonous 6-month regularity, there are changes coming through. The best example recently is the move away from multi-level perceptrons to Kolmogorov-Arnold networks. And what does that mean? It means you're going from something which is a probabilistic estimate of the functional relationship between your input and your output. So when you run it, you get different answers. And Kolmogorov-Arnold networks effectively achieve a slightly different result. They give you a guaranteed, interpretable, fully interpretable and understandable relationship between your input data and your output data. And they're also faster and smaller. So again, that's going to push things forward again. And what you see is this same development throughout a lot of AI modeling in particular, where you have what I would call a brute force starting point, then the elegance of the mathematics comes in and you see another seed change. And there's that loop, it just goes through. So each time there's a bit of a problem, you attack it with brute force just to get an answer. And then the smart maths comes along behind and kind of figures out, oh, we can do this better, we can do this more efficiently. There's a different way of doing it, etc.